Boy, I sure admire the songwriting team of Billy Sternberg and Tom Kelly. They wrote this song the highest debuting record. They wrote the highest debuting record on my fantasy playlist September 6, 1986, True Colors by Cyndi Lauper. Number 34 on my fantasy playlist from her second album called True Colors. Billy Sternberg and Tom Kelly. You probably never heard of these two guys, but you've heard some of the songs that they wrote. So Emotional by Whitney Houston. Back in the fall of '87, Like a Virgin, they wrote Like a Virgin by Madonna. Actually, Billy Sternberg wrote the lyrics, I believe, after a failed relationship, and he felt like he was coming out of the wilderness. And of course, Madonna did a bang up job interpreting the song, and they wrote, Tom Kelly and Billy Sternberg wrote Eternal Flame, Alone by Heart, I Stand By You by the Pretenders. They wrote that one along with Christy Hines, and I Touch Myself. They co-wrote that song with the Finals, the group The Finals. I Touch Myself, which was an enormous hit back in the back in the spring of 1991. Later on, Billy Sternberg, he teamed up with Josh Alexander, and they wrote Give Your Heart a Break, Demi Lovato in 2012. Had that on a fantasy playlist back in 2012. Billy Sternberg, he wrote the lyrics, or at least most of the lyrics, to True Colors about his mom. But he did not like the first verse that much, or was dissatisfied with it. And Tom Kelly altered the first verse of the record a little bit. They submitted the song to Anne Murray. She turned it down. It went to Cyndi Lauper. She took it, but she made some changes. When they submitted the demo to Cyndi Lauper, it was by Billy Sternberg and Tom Kelly. Tom Kelly sang on the demo. It's sort of a gospel, piano-driven gospel record, kind of like Bridge Over Troubled Water, the demo. But Cyndi Lauper threw it out. She threw out the traditional arrangement. She made it her own, and it was more intimate. It was just breathtaking. Her version of True Colors. She produced it herself. Her version of True Colors. Bruce Steinberg, Billy Steinberg rather, and Tom Kelly, they were absolutely ecstatic with Cyndi Lauper's version. And it's at number 34 on my fantasy playlist of September 6, 1986. True Colors, Cyndi Lauper.